Jesus.
Yes, and Thugger and his gang broke out of jail. Just took over the whole building.
Oh God. Yes, and once they broke out of jail, they went to church. No. Find Jesus.
Yes, and they did this because they were walking on their hands.
Oh,
Yes, and then they decided to go to LA to star in a movie.
Yes, and in that movie they met a bunch of other pot actors.
Yes, and the movie was about a cooking show and how many things you could cook inside the pot from.
That's horrible.
It is.
Yes, and they met some more pot actors along the way.
Yes, and one day, one of the pot people got heated up too much.
And one of the pot people lost the role in Straight Outta Compton.
Yes, and the other pots went and got famous and lived in One Direction's house.
And then they all went to like a therapy retreat, you know, so they could simmer.
Yes, and then the cops showed up and took all the pot friends away.
Yes, and the detective was a skillet. He did not like the pot.
And yes, one of the pot friends decided to start a fight with the detective skillet.
Yes, and during the chaos of the fight, a ferret named Charlie came up and saved all the other pots.
Yes, and after he was saved, the pot fell in love with uncooked pasta.
Yes, and they ran away together to Alabama.
You could say that has heated love.
Yes, and they got a kitchen cabinet together.
Kitchen cabinet together.
Yes, and
Oh.
in the kitchen cabinet, they added additions to the cabinet. Yes, and they had spaghetti kids.
Yes.
Yes, and the Spaghetti Kids were in a little container called KitchenAid.
Yeah.
Towards the end, and towards the end, the Spaghetti Kids were all named Spaghetti Juniors.
Yeah.